Hey, we're back. I've had my share of brains. They were delicious. A couple of people are now wearing helmets. Hope they think that it might protect them. I severely doubt it. Let's jump back on into the game. Okay, so Vanguard, where you're standing, you can see like a peephole. Do you see that? Through that peephole, it seems to almost, like, you're looking at it and you're like, hang on, is that almost magnifying? And you're able to see on through the other side, you can see there's a stone block there that looks different. And you feel like where you're standing, it's almost like a telescope or a microscope or some kind of magnifying vision.
I will describe that to the party.
Yeah. And yeah, you're seeing a zoomed in view of the a stone block on the other side.
Is there anything about the block that stands out?
Well, it seems like it's zooming in on the medallion that is on the jackal-headed painting that is on the block. But from where you are, you can't make out too much more because of the zoomed-in nature of this peephole.
Alright, I will command a method to move towards the block.
Yep, he's now blocking your view of the block.
Okay, he doesn't get crushed or anything?
No.
I say, grab the medallion. Can it figure that out?
It should be able to figure that out. One moment. You feel like the medallion is seemingly locked in place.
Can he push it in as if will it push inward?
Yeah, not being a player character as such, if you're telling him to push it in, he's trying to push, he's trying to do stuff. You feel like a dust method is insanely intelligent and nothing seems to be coming of it.
Alright, I'll go over there myself then.
Yep, easy. Okay, so you see a block of stone, which seems different. Like everywhere else is a wall. This is a block of stone. It's 5 foot wide and 12 feet tall. And it seems to be blocking what seems to be a walkway, or like by the way that the walls are going, there is a path ahead of this block. It seems, you see the block of stone on which is painted a 7 foot tall jackal-headed humanoid with a circular gold medallion around its neck. All around the figure are carvings of locusts. So with you taking a closer look there, you can easily see quite quickly that one of the carved locusts seems a bit more, differently shaped than the others. Like it could be pushed in.
All right, I tell the group I'm about to push in some type of trigger. Be ready.
And
can you put the medallion on?
What's that?
I was just saying, yelling, can you put the medallion on before you do that?
It seems to be lodged into the stone. And I will say, Vanguard, you would have seen that through the medallion, you saw what looked like an etched hieroglyphic of a vulture.
A vulture, you said?
A vulture.
So I'm looking at that thing, the walk through water with shadow with weapon in hand, slake your shadow with the font, The vulture is the first step.
I thought the vulture was the first step, referred to that room with the all the stuff on
The guy who got ate by the locusts. So this is.
I
Part
think
of
this
it,
might
right?
be the entrance to that room.
Okay, I can't see it, so.
I think it is too.
Yeah, I can't.
And it's a room that had a sarcophagus, right? So it's one we did want to go into.
Yeah, I think it's the last tomb on this level.
Okay. So can I push the medallion in? Does it do something with the block?
The medallion doesn't move, but you did see a locust that could get pushed in.
Oh, I'll push one of the locusts in.
Yep, and the block sinks in, and you're able to get past.
All right. So examine the floor before moving forward.
The first piece looks like a... the first step looks like a vulture.
That's the one we deem
That's safe.
okay.
We had a
But-
handout for this, didn't we?
It wasn't a
Yeah.
handout, it was a map. I'll probably move you guys over in a sec if somebody goes into the room.
A method move in first.
Okay, method moves in. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Know your role, Corridon.
It's to whip ass!
Yo, candy ass. Do you smell what I'm cooking?
Okay, so the method moves into the room, and the stone goes back to where it was.
Okay, everybody. Once you cross the threshold, the stone moves back in place.
So it's a one at a time thing?
Or it's also a thing that once we're in, we're not coming back out unless there's something on the other side of the stone that lets us open it. Or
Is
we
there
find a
enough?
way to not let it come back up.
Is there enough room for us on the other side?
Yeah, it's a big room.
Yeah, but we all have to stand on the vulture slab, correct?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Step off the vulture slab and tell us if we're wrong.
I'm going to click on the locust again.
Okay, the door opens.
Can anybody think of a way that we can make it so this doesn't close?
What's that person on the floor look like?
It looks like a dead... It looks like the skeletal remains of that dwarf you saw get eaten alive by locusts. And from where you're standing, Corridon, you saw a close-up view of the... When the door shut, you saw a close-up view of the medallion. And you noticed a... one second... Oh, I can't find it. This is annoying. You saw a serpent or a snake on the medallion.
I saw that.
Yeah, if you're looking through that peephole from where you're standing.
Yeah. There's a snake on it. I think I got it figured out.
Also, did we determine whose sarcophagus this is?
It's the snake.
You can see that it was the Almirage, the rabbit with a horn, Aijin.
And I ask my... I talk to Papazato,
Yeah.
and I say, what kind of god was this?
Pubzottle would say, well, not as bad as that Kubazan, but it was quite chaotic in nature. Fickle, unpredictable.
Will it help us fight a Sararek?
I'm sure any of us would.
So as I push by Vanguard, this is where the vulture is.
Yes.
I am going to take a step forward and jump, and then Misty step to the sarcophagus.
Okay. One moment, please.
The Mephit's small. I think it would also be able to
You could stand on it.
Okay, so you misty step to the sarcophagus. Just let me read something super quick.
Does anybody not have a voice that wants a voice in their head to talk to them?
Boon, or chicken.
Okay, so you get to the sarcophagus.
Now fuck those locusts. And then I'm going to kind of just mentally kind of wonder to Kubazan. What do you think about this guy?
He's not strong, he's not powerful, but yeah, Aishin's alright.
Alright? I'm going to tear the lid off of this thing.
You try, but it does not budge.
Oh, that just pisses me off.
Oh, it would, yeah.
Does the door shut behind him when he goes?
Yes, sorry, it did. Good call.
All right. If I'm looking through there, what do I see?
You see, as it shuts, the vulture change to a serpent.
I'll tell Vanguard that. Vulture to serpent.
Can we see the floor diagrams now, or
Yeah, I'll move you guys across.
It's the room again.
So if I stand there and I can get Vanguard to do the moves, can I call those out?
You can try.
Although, does somebody have to shut the door? Well,
I'm in here.
move your
I'm not
method to the
getting out
serpent.
this thing.
You shouldn't move at all.
we're coming to you? Stay still. Or actually, Corridon, check the sarcophagus to see if there's something you can push on it that would open it while we try to come in.
So, is the door currently shut? Yeah, it would be.
I'll
You-
click it.
Okay, well, beforehand, Corridon, you could not hear Vanguard at all. But if Boone was talking, you could hear him.
Wait, say that one more time?
You didn't hear a single thing Vanguard said ever since you went into this room, but you could hear Boone.
Oh, I think I know.
So you hear me yell,
there's-
Vulture to serpent.
Yeah, you gotta go to the snake.
So I click the door,
Yep, door opens.
and then I tell the Mephit to move to this square.
Okay, the Mephit moves to that square and is instantly accosted by locusts.
Been accosted.
And the door doesn't shut.
Yeah. Okay. Does it die, or is it able to fight them off, or what?
I'm not going to bother rolling, it dies.
Because it has some cool attack ability.
Yeah, it would explode. And you see the dust Mephit explode. Or does this one explode? No, it doesn't. I thought this was an exploding one. Yeah, no, it just dies. Blah. The door is still open, though.
All right.
you-
I bring up Mephit number 3. I say go to. What I want him to do is I want him to go on this square, stop. When the door closes, I want him then to go to this square.
Okay.
Only after the door closes.
Alright, well, as soon as he goes there, the door closes. Boone, you see the dial change from vulture to serpent, and then it changes to an archway.
I relay that to Vanguard. archway.
Okay, so I think I see what's going on. I'm going to click the door open.
The door opens.
I'm going to tell the Mephit to come back to the vulture.
Yep, the door closes.
I click it one more time.
He's still on the vulture.
I trade places with him.
Okay, so the dust method leaves, which is fine, and Vanguard steps onto the vulture, and the door closes.
I say, all right, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Corridon hears you just fine.
How about Boone?
You don't hear Boone. You don't hear anything after the door closes, but you see it change from a vulture to a serpent.
Wait, does
yell.
Corridon hear Boone?
Yeah, Corridon hears Boone.
I'm gonna yell, vulture to serpent.
Vulture to serpent.
Serpent.
Changes to an archway.
I yell, serpent archway.
Serpent to archway.
It changes to reeds.
Snip it to a Slim Jim.
Archway to reeds.
It changes to a scarab.
A bug.
There's 2 scarabs.
You don't hear that, Boone.
Archway to scarab.
You see it change to a scepter.
Scarab to scepter.
Scepter.
You sunk my battleship.
You see it change to a footprint.
Scepter to footprint.
You got lucky, Lucian. You see it change to an urn.
Relayed.
And Corridon, the what's it called? The underneath you, the sarcophagus opens. The stone block sinks down, and you all can see. And yeah, the room seems to be fine. As I'll move you guys back, and I'll put Corridon here. Yep, that guy's dead, and this guy was here. Yeah, the stone door opens, and the sarcophagus opens. You could have taken the wrong path then.
Yeah, there were 2 bad choices. Oh my god.
You got the hit points to handle that.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're a muscle wizard. You're fine.
Okay, so without touching anything yet, Corridon, what do we see in the sarcophagus?
Alright, so the golden sarcophagus opens up, and you see inside what looks like the fragile bones of a small rabbit with a spiral horn, but the spiral horn seems to be glowing.
I'm gonna reach down and pick up the horn. Look, there's a horn on a rabbit.
You pick up the horn, and streamers of light emanate from the tip of the horn. As they swirl around you, they form into a spectral rabbit with a single horn on its brow. A female voice whispers, "Quick, quick, let me in! We must stop a Sarek!" Are you going to accept Aijin into you?
Does Kubazan have anything to say about it?
I'm sure Kubazan would love to stay inside you.
I'm gonna make a
There can be only one.
It seems like there can be only one, so make a charisma saving throw, please, Corridon.
You're gonna lose Kubazan.
You're gonna become a rabbit.
All right, with a 24, the spectral form of the rabbit slinks back into the horn.
Out loud, like standing right across from Vanguard across the ship. You didn't say anything about that frog.
What was that?
I'm addressing the Froghemoth. You didn't say shit about that.
Oh, about touching the horn.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, you know, I don't know everything in this place. I don't know what has things in it. God. But I can surely crush everything. I can crush it all. You just watch.
You guys should see a relationship therapist.
All right, I shout back outside the room because the block is down now, right?
Yeah. Anyone can come in if they want.
Last chance for anybody that wants a trickster god guardian.
I don't
Spirit.
think there's anything in this. But Boone, you should look at it. And I'm gonna toss it to Boone.
We hold Boone down.
I'll hold on to it.
Alright, so he throws it to you, Boone. You're going to catch it?
Sure.
Alright, are you making a charisma saving throw, or are you going to accept this spectral rabbit inside of you?
I am not going to accept a spectral rabbit inside.
Make a charisma saving throw.
1 critical fail.
With disadvantage.
It's not a disadvantage.
Because we're all pinning him down to the floor.
Try to hinder him.
Alright, you see the spectral rabbit go back inside the horn.
Is it a
Throw it
dagger?
up in the
Can
air
be
and
used
catch
as
it
a weapon?
again. You could use it as a weapon.
He just wants the magic item. What a jerk.
Because he uses daggers.
I've already got a pact.
But it was like glowing and stuff, right? It looked like some
Oh
kind
yeah,
of item.
it looks pretty sick.
Oh, and you mentioned the weird like stabbing spear thing, like looking like it had survived oddly well in that area.
Yeah, that was DM.
Having handled it for a bit, do I kind of get the feel that it might be enchanted in some way?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
But, you know, after 24 hours, you'll slowly turn into a skeleton.
Yeah, alright. Cool.
You'll have to attune to it first, so it won't matter.
I've still got 1 attunement slot left.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I think we should rest up before we go
Yeah.
any further.
I know. I want to attune to these bracers.
Oh shit, yeah.
I want you to attune to the bracer.
And, looking at that body
I want to
right
embrace
there,
the bracers.
you see the body there, Corridon?
I do.
You see that he is wearing a yellow turban with a peridot gemstone. And looking through his corpse, you find a shield, a pouch containing a very expensive looking diamond, and a crystal eyeball. 2 of them, actually. A dark blue one and a purple one.
Is that 10?
That's 9, isn't it?
Sadly, 9 means no in German.
Is it 9 or is it 10?
10.
We find 10. All right.
I'll be writing down
I
the
like
colors.
I think we should rest up before we try and unlock whatever it is they unlock, because everything on this floor has tried to brutally murder us.
I think you're right.
And like
And I'm
in a way
dangerous.
more dangerous fashion than the 2 floors above it.
How long have we been running this day? You know.
Yeah, you feel like if you were to put an estimate on it, you're probably maybe 6 hours away from having a long rest. Six to 5.
6 hours away? Jeez.
That's a long time.
We can short rest for some inspiration.
Vanguard, you look at this crap. Is it magical?
Grab it all, and when we rest, I will check.
Why can't we rest here?
What if it resets?
Yeah, didn't you find like some like weird kind of safe like an escape room kind of thing? in the hallway?
Found a really small room inside there that had a
Oh, super small. Okay.
respite written on the wall. I mean, we could fit in there. We'd be close.
Can't move through. Trapped.
I suppose we could go to
What is this tunnel?
the other tomb.
That's where Olo came out of.
Yes, the other end of the spinny room. Let's not rest in the spinny room.
We could go in the room
Oh,
where
it's
you
the size
like
of this room
yourself.
over here. It's about 15 by 15 was how big it was.
Hey, if you go into the spinny room, you could rest there for the rest of your life pretty safely.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm sure nothing will come for you in there.
So wait, we want to hang out in the room where the creepy death shadow was?
I don't think we want to do that
I think
either.
it's gone.
I feel like we should hang out in a different room. Staring at like Corden really aggressively. Remembering the last time he
Like the
shit himself
golem
to death.
room. Probably.
Yeah, the
see-
Golem room would be good.
Oh, what's up, Orbex?
Oh, I forgot I left him here. No, he's been coming along. He was everywhere. He was chatting with you guys.
Yeah, do we want to go to the Golem room and do the double pump on the
Or the water room, now that it's been dispelled. And maybe it's just going to dry up at this point.
I feel like the Golem room's more defensible.
Corridon, you see that is down. Right there, that's down.
Oh, the thing's down.
Muscle up to it.
Use your muscles.
All right.
Well, if we're all going back there, Danimal, you just want to...
Yeah, I'm happy to move everybody
Take it.
there if you guys want to wait a sec. I'll grab everybody's tokens and move you all over.
I'll drop
You are a
the
magnanimous
methods.
DM.
Yeah, I figured you'd drop it. Well, at the very least, if you take a short rest, they're gone anyway. Is that everybody? Have I moved everybody? And I'll delete dust methods. That poor method in the tunnel. Okay, cool. So you guys are in this room. What's the plan? Taking a short rest?
I'm gonna break out my. What am I gonna play this time? Play a.
Pan flute. Pan flute.
I don't. I have a lute. I can play the lute. I'll do Song of Rest and Inspired Leadership. So spend your hit die.
If you guys are taking a short rest, if anybody wants to attune to an item, they may do so.
I do.
Before we do that, can we do some detect magic from our wizarder?
I'm sure he could do that too.
I will look at the torn dagger and I guess try to figure out what it is.
I want to attune
yeah.
to the braces.
Alright, you attune to the braces, Elian. Boone, looking at the wand, you find out that this horn is a wand of wonder.
Oh, shit.
That's awesome.
So
Those are super dangerous.
don't know what you're talking about.
They're awesome is what they are.
Although I can only remember the 1 die 100 roll from second ed.
Oh yeah, it's a 1D. It's a 1D100 roll.
It's still that way? Awesome.
Yeah, but it's like weird shit. It's like enlarge, like teleport, cloud kill. You turn into a gerbil. I think at one point you like turn into a statue. I think that's like
They're-
you really get fucked.
There better be
Dude,
a cone
I'm
of
so
butterflies
jealous.
still on it.
I believe there are butterflies somewhere. I don't think it's a cone.
Oh, forgot about the butterflies.
Butterflies.
Oh,
A cloud of 600 oversized butterflies fill a 30-foot radius centered on the target.
awesome.
So yeah,
Oh,
in the process
can
of
I get the
identifying that, you can also attune to it if you wish. Olo?
can I get the weird spear identified by Vanguard?
The weird sphere?
Spear,
Oh, spear,
like
yeah.
the stabbing spear.
Yeah, if he wants to cast Identify, he can.
Yeah, I will ritual cast Identify.
You feel like this spear is a +1 Yaklikwa, whatever it was pronounced. So any attacks made with it is a +1.
Hey, Boone, I know you've been kind of looking for something that kind of fits your aesthetic, and well, you're wearing a dead bird, and this seems like kind of a local thing. So here you go. It's a real nice spear.
I will hold on to that spear, but I can't attune to it.
It's not attuned. It's just a +1 weapon.
It's just a +1 weapon.
I've got the staff of the serpent in one hand.
Yeah, but it's a throwing spear.
What about the
anybody else here doesn't have a weapon?
crystal ball?
What crystal ball?
The orange crystal ball.
The orange one you found.
Oh,
That's just another eyeball, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just another eyeball.
Oh.
That was my bad. I misunderstood him.
That's all.
I'm
I
going
heard
to
crystal balls.
attune to the amulet of the black skull.
Damn, son, you're attuned to it.
This has no possible positive side effects, but I'm
I am still fucked on spells.
You got your hit points back, right?
I did.
Yeah, I'll attune to the, I guess the hat for now, though I don't really need it, but...
Done. Anybody rolling any more hit dice or anything else? And just a reminder, you do get your 13 temporary hit points back, and you also get a d6 if you spend any hit dice at all.
And I'm pretty low on spells, too, so...
so
what
you
door
just
can
hang
you
out
open?
here in the hut like twice.
Vanguard, did you use your recharge spell ability?
I did the last time we did a short rest. Arcane recovery.
While I'm laying around resting, I'm going to kind of chat with Kubazan a little bit. So, what do you know about this guy we're going to mess with?
What guy? Whoever it is, we'll fuck him up!
Fair enough. That's like the extent of the conversation.
I feel like the rest of the hour, it's just like you hear him inside your head going,
It's like having like a workout partner at all times, you know? Like you're just chilling and he's like, do burpees!
Alright, so we'll lose Brian for the remainder of the session. Thanks for joining us, Brian. Sorry you can't stay.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
You're still
See
my
ya.
friend. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
You too, Chads.
Alright, so everybody eats chicken.
Oh, yeah.
He left before I said it. Oh well. Alright, so what's the plan?
I'm okay with double tapping on the hut and kind of staying on guard and resting.
That's a long stretch in here, right?
Yeah, but I feel like whatever this door unlocks is bad news bears.
Bad news, miss.
What door?
The thing that we have to put these things into.
Oh, you're probably right.
Like, when has us putting a bunch of amulets into a pit ever not gone poorly?
I will
yeah.
cast hut if needed.
I
we're
mean,
gonna stay that long.
I'm still pretty full up, but I feel like we should probably not go in with two of our full casters tapped.
It'd also be nice to know if the place resets or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Make
Let's
sure we're not
reset
in
right
the
here
loop.
where this clay golem is.
Well, we're safe here if it resets, right? Unless we
Yeah,
mess
because
with
it's
the statue.
inside the dome.
Right, but it'd be nice to see if that's what happens or not.
Yeah. Hey, Orvex, get out of the death pit.
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
So if we're going to do
I'm
that,
gonna
then I'm going to spend time copying spells from books into my book.
All good. If
I'm
you guys
gonna-
are planning on just killing time until you can take a long rest, Vanguard, you'd be able to do 4 hours of spells plus another 2 hours. So 6 hours worth of spells you'll be able to get done.
I'd like to advance to level 9.
Who knows?
I'm gonna spend some time like telling various fairy tales and like folk stories to the Ghost Lantern, and like trying to like get her a little bit caught up on whatever's happened in the last however many 100 years she's been an object.
I'm gonna sit there and eavesdrop on all of that and steal your stories.
That's legit. And I'm going to be very careful to make sure that the Amulet of the Black Skull never touches the Ghost Lantern, because I feel like that's a really bad aura mix.
Who's to say?
I can't believe you attuned to something called the Amulet of the Black Skull.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like I'm not falling into these traps. Like, should I have somebody in my head?
I'm just saying, like, there's nothing about this thing working that is positive, but Olo feels safer with it with him than with anyone else.
$96 to $100. You become petrified.
Is that thing a cursed item?
I think it's just like
Fuck yes, it
it's
is.
great if you're undead. If you're not undead, it does its best to fuck you up.
There's not a single thing that's good for you.
Yeah, but if you're undead, none of that happens.
I think
Grow larger.
It just lets you teleport. It lets you teleport inside the tomb. If
outside
you're
of
already undead.
outside of character, you wouldn't know everything it could do if Vanguard didn't cast Identify on it way back when you're in the opposite, the mirror tomb. So you guys know more information than a party without Identify would know.
Are you insinuating that your previous party didn't have Identify?
Yes, and I'm also insinuating that they were like, fuck that.
That was probably the better decision. But this is there's going to come some moment when it's, I need to teleport 100 feet, or I'm going to certainly die to see if I might maybe die.
How far down do you think we are?
That's pretty much my plan.
GTFO.
This is the eject, eject, eject.
Dude, Wand of Wonders are awesome.
They really are.
I'm going to use
I'm
up all
really
that
excited.
time, and I'm going to put Fly into my repertoire.
Lovely.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, so you guys are in the dome, and I assume once the 8 hours is up, Boone would have re-upped it during the long rest, which is fine. He would have been able to do that. During that time, you did see at one point a couple of tomb dwarves come out of this doorway, see you guys, and leave almost immediately.
Get out of here.
Other than that, yeah, you guys complete your long rest.
Really?
Yeah.
Those Tomb Dwarves didn't snitch on us
Maybe they are.
at my 9th level?
Maybe they went back to where all the other Toon Dwarves came from and found a giant pile of chopped up burning corpses.
Perhaps. Alright, so at the end of the long rest, you all get everything back. You get all your hit points, half of your hit dice, and 4,608 experience.
Not enough.
I believe it is enough.
Are we at 40? Oh, maybe I didn't update my level.
You said 4,608?
Yeah.
So it's 48,613 by my count.
Yep. And what is the
Yeah.
level requirement?
It's not 34,000.
48,000. Where were we at? Level up D&D 5e.
48,000.
Yeah, that's straight up enough.
Let's have a look. Yep, 48,000.
Hooray!
By 613, you are level 9.
Thank you, double dipping in the upside down world.
Yeah, double dipping, indeed. So, yeah, I probably should have warned you guys, because I'm pretty sure the clay golem was the thing that sent you guys over. And I knew that before the session, so I should have told you, hey, figure out what you're doing at level 9. But I didn't. So, hey guys, figure out what you're doing at level 9.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm finally getting my feet.
It's level spell.
As a paladin, I don't get shit for level. Oh, yes, I do. I get 3rd level spells.
Yep, that's some nice smiting there.
I finally get my level 8 druid. I get to take my feet.
Nice. Olo now has feet.
Thank goodness.
Grow some feet.
Proficiency went up by a point.
Yep, everyone's
Oh, shit,
proficiency
yeah.
goes up by 1. Hey, you now know plant growth. That should work really well for you, Corridon.
I do?
Plant growth and protection from energy. You have that auto-prepared every day.
Oh, those are both super useful.
Protection from energy is
amazing.
good.
Yeah. Concentration, though.
Actually, level 3 gives me improved summon steed, I think.
Ooh. It's not level 4? Let's have a look.
I think it's level 4, you're right.
Because then you could ride a rhino, which I just love the idea.
No, I can ride a winged Chad.
Yeah, in a very enclosed dungeon, winged chat's a good idea.
Well,
Yeah, it's level 4, unfortunately. Saber-toothed tiger, rhino, direwolf, periton, pegasus, griffin.
I'm taking Shield Master, by the way.
Ooh, Shieldmaster.
Boone, you got a Wand of Wonder, man. That is so flippin'.
That's such.
That's
a freaking
almost
cool
as
spell.
cool as having Kubazan inside your heart.
One might go so far as to say it's cooler.
I think I saw Vanguard cast Polymorph, and I like it so much that I am taking it for my 4th level.
Sweet. Hey, your dexterity saving throw is no longer a -1 now, Olo.
Hey!
Only if it targets only you. If it's like a fireball, sucks for you.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. I'm going.
But no, if it's an AOE thing, though, I get to take half damage
Yep.
by using my reaction.
Alright, so Elian's gonna take a level in, let's say, he's gonna be a monk now. Level 1 fighter, level 7 ranger, level 1 monk. Hey, he should have been here, it's his fault.
If I hadn't seen that I was getting 3rd level spells, I totally would have taken a level barbarian.
That would have checked out.
Hey Boone, your, what's it called, your Jack of all trades goes up by 1.
I am good at everything.
I am taking Conjure Elemental.
Ooh, you get the big boy, not the little ones.
Do I still not get to pick that one yet?
Have a look.
Oh, this one says choose an area of air, earth, fire, or water.
take Dimension Door, though.
Oh man, those are both so good.
Or Compulsion. Shoot.
Or Wall of Force.
So yeah, with Conjure Elemental, you get to choose it by focusing on an elemental type. So you need to make some water for water, earth for earth, fire for fire. Air's the easiest. You can always do air. Unless you're
Or
suffocating.
stone. Cool. I'm taking that one.
Cool.
And I am going to take one of the walls. I don't know which one yet. Wall of Stone, Wall of Light, Wall of Force.
And,
Wall of Force.
and just a reminder that Conjure Elemental is also a 1 minute casting time. As the druid in the last party that I ran this through forgot that at one point. As did the DM, and then we had to retcon it somehow, and I guess ended up making it get angry at the party after the fight was over, so I had to kill it too.
Nice.
Transmute Rock would be good.
Oh man, next level I get Cloud Kill.
Nice.
I didn't actually think we would be level 9. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
And being a Kubazan paladin, Randy Macho Man's pretty fun.
Poor Bythor and Orvex, then I get to level up. Let's give them both 4 more hit points.
You are magnanimous.
Alright. Like that. Cool. Orvex, where you at? He went from, what is it, 27 to 31. Oh, Olo.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, not the best.
I took the average.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is the average. It's a 1d8, so. At least you got a nice Constitution score.
Con.
No.
Cool. So once everybody has all their crap sorted out, what are all y'all wanting to do?
I want to go straight to the thing and put all the eyes in it.
I want to double check what spells I have.
I have 78 hit points now. Did you catch up to me, Paladin?
You fucking jerk. I got 77.
Amateurs. Tanking is the way of the druid. With 83.
Goodness sakes.
Without leveling up, the ranger has 85.
God damn it.
What?
He's been killing it on hit point rolls.
But does he have a 20 armor class?
No, he's only got a 16. But he will be over, well, unless he rolls like a 1, he'll be over 90 when he levels up.
Nice.
Wow.
We're at 14 temporary hit points now from Inspired Lead.
Ooh, 14.
Oh shit.
Did anybody else get a feat?
I got a feat and then my wild shade improved. I can now do CR1.
What did you do, Boone? Did you get a feat or did you stat upgrade?
Neither.
Oh, okay. Right. That's right. You took a second level of Warlock. Before, yeah, I remember.
You took a second level of Warlock?
Last level up. Cool. So, Corridon's going to run off ahead as Corridons are off to do
Come on, Boone, let's go!
I'm gonna look over for Olo.
Yeah, just a second. Alright, let's go.
I got the staff out and the wand out.
Holding your staff and your wand.
Alright, I'm moving forward.
Well, it's gonna take like 3 minutes to kind of like shake out all the weird ass items and like jangle the most stuff he's ever owned, and follow forward, keeping himself in between Corridon and Boone.
Uh-huh. Is Boone going up ahead?
Yeah, I'm just looking at this. I'm gonna stay right there though.
Okie dokie. Elian will hang back with Chicken, as he's off to do, and Orvix is going to be behind Elian. What's your plan, Vanguard?
Oh, everything got so dark. Why did it get so dark?
All the people that were giving off light have left. So you just got your dark vision now.
I cast light on Bythor's armor.
Done.
Alright, so the plan should be you're going to try to open the door. If anything's in there, run back to here so we have more room to fight. So we're not just fighting in a hallway.
Yep.
Olo or Corridon.
Plan on unloading this with this wand of wonder.
Because if we get stuck in that hallway again, we can't bring our full strength to bear.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out what spells I'm preparing real quick. Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
It says of a willing creature. What kind of creature wouldn't want to have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing?
Yeah, right. No, thank you.
I cast mage armor.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Bless on Boone, Chicken, and Elian.
And that lasts for how long?
Up to 1 minute. So I'm gonna do it right before we put the eyes in the socket.
Right. No worries.
Alright.
You putting him in?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're putting them in one at a time. You see your own reflection. You can also see Olo's from where you are. And as you're putting each eyeball in, you see yourself. Your horns are now fully protruded. And you have cloven feet. Alright, so as you see your reflection, Mr. Goatman, as you're putting each eyeball in, you and Olo just start looking horrible. Like your hair starts to go grey, almost fall out. You look like your cheeks are getting sallow and your eyes are sagging, and you both look like you're just decaying away. Although you see this too, and you can see Corridon. He looks fine, but his reflection looks horrendous as each one, it seems to be as each eye gets put into the socket. 7, 8, 9, you guys are just looking worse for wear. And once the 10th one goes in, the door opens.
That was... I would call that discomforting.
The vault door grinds upwards, revealing a domed, candle-lit, 50 feet high room. The polished marble floor is so perfectly reflective that it creates the illusion of standing at the entrance of a sphere, so it's reflecting the bottom. 9 alcoves filled with glittering treasure open up along the walls. In the middle of a chamber, a large spherical object hovers under a black silk drape 20 feet above the floor.
As soon as I see the skeleton, I am going to make my move.
Okay, before you do, just one moment. Let's just put you guys back there. In your head, Kubazan says he's like, attack what's ever under that black drape. No warning, no negotiations. Get it. Inside your head, Olo, you hear Ubalaka say, "Oh, I don't like this. This isn't good. I think there's a beholder under that black drape. We gotta go. We gotta flee. We gotta get out of here." And
back up. There's the beholder. Oh,
and lastly,
this is great. This is gonna go great. We're all gonna die.
oh, I'm sure.
Use your amulet.
If the things go south with the beholder, fuck y'all. I'm getting a weird ass Azarac tattoo and I'm getting out of here.
As you both step into the room, I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't do those.
You're fine, Corridon. Olo with a plus.
That's a 6.
With a +4, it doesn't matter. You slip on your ass and fall prone.
Oh, it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Cool.
And
where's the black drape?
You slide all the way to there. Slowly, like the black drape covers this spherical object in the center. It's a black thing covering it. Corridon, you feel that the floor is slippery, but you maintain your footing if you do want to charge to that skeleton key. And the skeleton key sees you and is freaking out.
Am I just like slowly spinning on my shell, like across?
Yeah, I'd say that. And the skeleton maintains its footing and like runs over to here, trying to stay away from you. But yeah, you can easily reach it if you wish.
All right.
Are you guys yelling anything?
Oh, I'm yelling, there's a beholder under the drape! Trust the ring! Trust the ring!
As he's spinning on his shell to the other side of the room.
Yep.
Can we tell why he's sliding? Does the floor look weird?
The floor looks like a perfect mirror, and he is sliding on it as if it is slick like ice. And if you see Corridon moving, it's almost like he's ice skating.
I'm going to do Nature's Wrath.
Uh-huh.
And as the vines come up around its skeletal legs and try to pin it up.
Alright, so strength or dex saving throw. Let's go with dex. 17.
Son of a gun.
And it's going to proceed to cower into there. If it makes another dex saving throw to not fall on its ass, it makes it. It's all good.
Now I'm going to start attacking the beholder.
Alright, how do you want to do that? It's 20 feet above the floor. The black draped curtain spherical object.
And we're not in combat now, right?
You can be if you want to be. It depends on what's happening. At this point, I'm letting Olo and Corridon do a turn and the skeleton key do a turn. It's up to anybody else.
Okay, the moment Corridon starts to swing at that thing, I'm going to shoot as well.
Okay, so Olo, if you want to stand up, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, jeez.
And I need one for you as well, Corridon. Now, or Olo, you try to stand up, you slip on your ass. You can stand up again, and that's all your movement. And Corridon, you fall on your ass where you're standing as well. Actually, you have a D4 that you can add to that. Yep, you're fine. You don't slip on your ass. Somehow you are blessed. At this point, I'm going to say initiative so I can keep track of how long Bless lasts.
Corridon's not blessed.
He's not? I thought you said Corridon, Boone, and Chicken.
No.
My bad.
Elian, Boone, and Chicken.
Oh, okay, then no, you fell on your ass, Corridon.
Oh, bummer.
Sorry, bud.
Alright, so, if everybody could roll initiative for me, please, that would be great.
I need to roll 1d6 1 for my charges back on my staff.
Yeah, go for it.
So I got all 4 back. I'm up to 10 again.
Lovely. Okay. If that's everybody at this point, it is your turn, Boone. Both Olo and Corridon would have had an action from last turn. And Boone, did you say you wanted to do something? Sorry.
I was going to shoot if Corridon was going to attack.
Okay.
But if he's going to slip and fall and not attack, I will hold my action.
Well, he fell on his ass, and the thing he was wanting to attack is 20 feet in the air.
I'm going to hold my action.
Yep.
If the thing turns, attacks, appears to be alive, I will fire at the one.
Mm-hmm. So what did you do, Olo and Corridon?
Ready to action.
Yep.
Standing up.
So you didn't want to use your action for anything else?
I want to not be a spinning turtle top.
Yeah, you're standing up. You used all your movement because you fell prone. You tried to stand up. You fell prone again. You used all your movement to stand up again, and you have your action still and bonus action.
I'm casting Shield of Faith on myself, and I'm igniting the Cowabunga.
Okie dokie.
So Bless is done.
Yeah, Bless is done. So, anything of note, Corridon?
Yeah, man. I am going to Misty Step up into the air
Yep.
and start attacking this thing.
Okay, you will take fall damage when you land, and I will allow you to get both of your attacks.
Wait, could I
off as
grapple
well.
it?
You could certainly try.
That's what I want to do.
You can use one of your attacks to try and grapple it. Go for it.
You're
right, I'm gonna
suplexing
get rid of my
a drape.
Well, and quite honestly, I don't know that I would grapple it because Kubazan said attack. I don't know what happened in Olo's head, so I think I'm just going to whack the shit out of it.
Yeah, go for it.
Does a 31 and 24 hit?
Yeah, they both hit.
All right. So I am also going to use sorry. Two first level smites.
So what's that total?
So 12, 27, 32, 42, 46 with everything I used.
46.
And I will mark that off accordingly.
Yep.
It's going to make me really, really amused if that's just like a chandelier that just got fucked up.
So as you lay into it twice, you deal 46 points of damage, and you hear a resounding as you fall. Is that the 2d6 falling damage?
No, that was my staff of
Oh,
striking. I rolled it.
Alright, so you take 2d6 falling damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can roll that. Yep, you take 12 damage. So you have 2 temporary hit points left. And yeah, you feel like what you hit was metallic in nature. But it's still hidden under the curtain.
You mean the curtain didn't come off?
It did not. Alright, with that, it is Boone's turn. Boone, you saw him do that. You said that you were preparing your action beforehand if you wanted to blast it.
Can I just change that to a mage hand and pull the curtain?
You want to pull the curtain off?
Or if you want me to stick with the ready to action, I will just blast it with a wand.
I'm okay with you using the mage hand to take it off.
I'll pull it off with mage hand.
Okay, you pull it off with mage hand. That sounds bad. I didn't think that through. Alright, so the mage hand is able to remove the drape that is covering it, and inside it you see a massive floating metal iron sphere. And Corridon is not there anymore. I'll tell him what happens when he comes back.
Disintegrated.
Are there dents in it?
Oh yeah, there's 2 massive dents in it. And I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna have him take 6 of that falling damage, because as he hit the ground, the second he hit the ground, he was instantly pulled back up.
He will what?
As he is now, his metal armor is now stuck to the metal sphere floating in the air. Corridon,
Jesus.
I gave you 6 more temporary hit points as the curtain has been removed from this metal sphere, and you are now firmly affixed to it. Although you feel like your sword is really wanting to leave your hand and go to that sphere. Alright.
Neat.
Top of the turn order. Since that happened last turn, something different's going to happen now. Okay, yeah. Actually, I will say... 1 second, just let me read something super quick. Okay, at this point, I will say that... Olo? I'm going to roll 3d10s, and you're going to have to roll some saves for me.
Yay!
And I'll re-roll any doubles, but there are none. Lovely. Alright, so from the center of the room, you see 3 rays shoot at you. Could I please get...
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Could I please get a dexterity saving throw? You get to add your shield bonus to this, so you get a +2. Lovely. Could
That will never happen again.
Yep, and it blasts behind you. Could I get a wisdom saving throw, please?
24?
And you get hit with this pink beam, and you feel this weird feeling, but you overcome it. And could you also make me a Constitution saving throw?
18.
Alright, thanks for saying that, because I do not see it. You take a total of 20... Where is it? 20 necrotic damage.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for those temporary hit points, Boone. Also, what the fuck just machine gunned me with a neon?
Okay, I will also have Vanguard. Could you make me an intelligence check? Yep, with the 13, you realize you don't feel as healthy as you did before. You know how you felt really badass and very constitutionally enhanced when you had
Yeah.
the Amulet of Health on you. It's still on you, but you feel like it is not giving you any bonus right now whatsoever.
Okay.
Alright, and with that, it is Boone's turn. Boone, what are you doing?
I am going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay, who are you casting it on? Oh, you cast it on yourself, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
That's 30-foot radius.
Okay, you use the spell slot and nothing happens.
And I just chill.
Is he staying where you are? No worries.
Yep.
Might want to spread out.
Okay, Olo, it is your turn. Can I get a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh, just to stay upright?
Oh, yeah. Alright, you're standing.
Hey! Okay, did I see where that series of beams came from in a general sense?
Yeah, you feel like it came kind of westish from that floating iron sphere.
Would you say I saw in a 20-foot cube sort of sense where that might be?
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, I'm going to drop Fairy Fire on that.
Okie dokie. Okay. What color is this fairy fire going to be?
It is like a kind of a sickly pulsing green, like you'd see from like the underside of a log after a long summer.
And as you do that, you see a sickly pulsing green beholder appear. As does anybody know Undercommon?
That's a negative.
All right, you hear. All right. Anything else, Ola?
I don't think I have any bonus action. Do I get the sense I have to make a save every time I move?
No, at the start of your turn or when you first enter the area.
Okay. And how far off the ground is the beholder?
It's about 20 feet off the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way downtown and get close to this thing.
Okie dokie. At the end of your turn, you see from the green beholder, he spouts some as another ray shoots at you. Could I please get you to make a dexterity saving throw? You get to add the +2 to this.
That's a 4.
Alright, you slowly start turning to stone.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. You are now restrained. Okay. Skeleton Key's turn, and it's going to try and not slip over. It succeeds at that. And it's going to run to the other side of the room. Corridon, you are currently stuck in the air.
So I'm like stuck to this ball.
Think of it as a massive magnet.
That's what it feels like.
Oh, yeah.
Can I try to break free from it?
Yeah, you can certainly try. Breaking free, you feel like you would just get pulled straight back up to it.
So what, like I would have to like shed my armor to get out of this thing?
Yeah, you do see though, I will definitely allow you to know that you do see 2 massive dents in this iron sphere from where you whacked it twice. Alright, so let me just double check to see if your attacks are at disadvantage. I believe you're restrained. Yeah, so you're restrained, so all of them are at disadvantage. The first staff of striking misses, the second one hits, and the butt strike misses. So you get one hit.
So, 10 points.
Yep. Anything else in your turn, Corridon?
That is my.
That's your turn?
Yes.
Alright, at the end of your turn, another eye beam shoots at Olo. Olo, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please? Alright, you only take half damage
21.
from this one. And could I also get another con save for your Fairy Fire? You'll be taking 21 damage.
Nat 1, so Fairy Fire drops.
Alright, with that, the Fairy Fire is dropped, and you take 21 points of necrotic damage. And the Beholder disappears. Okay. Vanguard, it's your turn. You saw...
I saw where it was, though, right?
You saw where it was, you saw Boone try to cast a spell, and you no longer feel exceptionally healthy.
Did Boone's spell work?
Nothing seemed to happen.
Anti-magic field.
Is the light spell on Bythor behind me?
No, I'll say that's gone. I forgot about that. Yep, light spell is gone.
But I watched Olo cast a spell.
Yes, Olo did definitely cast a spell.
Okay, can I see Coordinate?
You see him stuck to the roof.
And he beat on that thing again, and
It did a little bit more damage, nowhere near as much as last time. It's denting in there. It looks like it is taking the damage.
okay. I want to back out 5, 10, 15. Does the amulet kick back on?
Yes. You feel healthier again.
We're in trouble. Then I'm going to... I don't even know what to do.
You could do what Drurin did and stab someone with a dagger or shoot a crossbow.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
about what I got.
Yeah.
Run away.
I'm pretty sure we're not all making it out of this room if that happens.
Yep, I think we're all in or we're not. So
Getting out, no matter what happens.
No, Olo's gonna turn to stone and die next round. Because there's no one in the party who can cast Greater Restoration.
I have lesser restoration.
Olo's gonna make a sacrifice play.
I want to use let's see, I would have only used 5, 10 to get to there. 15, 20, 25, 30 would put me.
Uh-huh. You still feel unhealthy. Well, normal healthy, not exceedingly healthy.
So even at that spot?
Yep.
Then I will try to cast I don't know. I'm gonna well, I don't want to lose that.
You also feel like your mage armor is gone as well. I'm just trying to remember everything magical that people have up.
I'm gonna dodge
Okay.
as an action.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, what are you telling Bythor to do?
Get in there and attack.
Alright, so he also saw the beholder, so he'll go on in. You can get him to shoot at it if you wish. He will be at disadvantage.
Sure. Is there anybody within 30 feet for pack tactics or not? Or within 5 feet?
No, there is not.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Oh, he hits though.
Nice.
Oh, he rolls good damage too. Not bad, Bythor. And you hear a yell of discordant, like, "Roar!" And because I accidentally missed his turn as well, I'm going to have Elian move around and do 2 shots at the invisible beholder. Pow pow. Yep, both will hit. He doesn't get the +2 though. But he will do 14 points of damage. And
Does he have sharpshooter?
I don't believe he does. And with that, we begin round 2, and as what is very common to happen on our stream, we will end our stream, and we will continue this fun battle next week, hopefully. So, I've been DanimalDM, the Undead Dungeon Master for today, wanting to feast on the brains of these player characters once they inevitably die to all of these eye rays, of course. That's what's going to happen. There's no chance of them winning whatsoever.
Yeah, no shit.
We had Logan to the left of me, Solution on the bottom left, Sasha on the bottom right, and Cedric to the right. We had Brian before. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in if you did so. And thank you guys for coming. I'm sorry that there's an invisible beholder in this room, but Dems the breaks. Yeah, you can catch Lucian on Saturday morning D&D show. You can catch him next Monday for his show, and catch us next Wednesday, where we will see how y'all do against this threat. Have fun. See you next week. Bye.
See ya.